Tonight, we're going to discuss a mind-blowing artifact that has been suppressed for decades. The Dispilio tablet and the real origins of writing. Now, conventional archaeology claims that writing was not invented until sometime between 3000 and 4000 BC in Sumeria. And you're looking at a Sumerian tablet. However, the discovery of a far older artifact in northern Greece appears to contradict this belief. And you're looking at that artifact now. The Dispilio tablet. Although the possibility of a previously unknown writing system during the Neolithic is an exciting prospect, why is it that so few people know about this discovery? Well, tonight we are going to breathe life into the Dispilio tablet. Discovered back in 1993 by George Zormozadis, a professor of prehistoric archaeology, the Dispilio tablet was unearthed during excavations of a Neolithic lake settlement near the city of Kastoria in northern Greece. This ancient settlement was actually discovered back in 1932 during a dry winter when the water levels of Lake Kastoria were particularly low. The site itself was occupied for many hundreds of years, from about 7,000 to 8,000 years ago. The excavations unearthed several artifacts, including tools, pottery, and figurines, and other personal ornaments. And these have allowed archaeologists to piece together a picture of the economic and agricultural activities of this settlement, as well as proof of animal breeding and their dietary preferences. Now, if you just look at some of these artifacts that are 7,000 years old, you can see that this is quite an advanced culture. Highly advanced. More advanced than anything I see. Well, anyway, I do digress. All we conclude from looking at these vessels is that this is a very advanced society, well before any well-advanced societies are acknowledged in the mainstream. This is a 7,000-year-old culture. Now, let's talk about dating the Dispilio tablet. The Dispilio tablet was one of many artifacts found in the area. However, the importance of the table lies in the fact that it was engraved with an unknown written text that goes back further than 5000 BC. And researchers have radiocarbon dating to pinpoint the date of the wooden tablet to about 5260 BC, which makes it over 7,200 years old. Significantly older than any writing system used by the Sumerians. In fact, eclipsing it by over 1,200 years. Now, the text on the table or tablet includes a type of engraved writing, which probably consists of a form of writing that pre-existed linear B writing used by the Mycenaean Greeks. As well as the tablet, many other ceramic pieces were found that also have the same type of writing on them. Now, samples of the carved signs on the wooden Dispilio tablet and other clay finds discovered at the site are compared here to linear A signs and signs found on Paleo-European clay tablets, around 3,000 years old. The fact that this wooden table or tablet was hidden at the bottom of the lake for so long and remained preserved quite impressively for 7,000 plus years is mind-blowing. Unfortunately, by the time the tablet had been excavated and removed from its original environment, contact with oxygen started rapid deterioration process, and it's now under preservation, thankfully. So far, the ancient writing system evidence by the signs and inscriptions on the Dispilio tablet have not been deciphered. And decoding the writings is going to be difficult, if not impossible, unless a suitable Rosetta Stone is found. Nevertheless, Professor Zormo-Zuidas suggests that it could represent a form of communication and could mean anything, including some kind of ancient inventory of possessions. Now, Sumerian cuneiform has gone down in history as the oldest form of writing, as explained in the Greek Reporter. Some scholars have questioned the resulting theory, which claims that the ancient Greeks learned to write around 800 BC, thanks to contact with the Phoenicians. But they are unconvinced by the fact that the composition of literary works, such as the ancient Homeric poems, coincides with their supposed acquisition of writing skills. Absolutely idiotic. But that's mainstream science. It would be impossible for the ancient Greeks to write these epic poetic works without having had history of writing for at least 10,000 years, explains many Greek scientists. So what this means is that Sumerian writing is actually the earliest writing system to have been discovered so far. And the discovery of the Dispilio tablet, well, should be screamed at the top of the lungs by scientists worldwide, but it's not. The discovery of the Dispilio tablet, an artifact engraved with what appears to be pre-Sumerian writing that's undecipherable, will undoubtedly not be the last find of its kind. Conventional history dictates that these kinds of Neolithic discoveries are merely evidence of proto-writing, a term which refers to a way of communicating limited information, rather than proof of an entire language. But should additional artifacts comparable to the Dispilio tablet emerge, they could completely change the history of writing, and with it, the story of humanity. And that's a boon to knowledge. I hope you got something out of the video. We need to share this worldwide. This discovery is almost 4 decades old, and very few people know about it, even in academia. That's how embarrassing and compartmentalized the disinformation campaign is complete. They don't want you to know how evolved, how amazing we used to live in future epochs. But we're here to share that information with you as the current empire crumbles and we enter a new. We love each and every one of you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this with like-minded people. Become a Patreon and support the work we do. We love you. Be safe. And that's a boom.